Organic Radio Show. It's your boy Super DJ Sean Rebel. Today's guest, we got a talented boxer in the building, y'all. He goes by the name of Tyrell Iron Soldier Boyd, y'all. You know what I mean? We're gonna be talking to him today on the Organic Radio Show because I get the first exclusive. I'm the most important exclusive, you know what I'm saying? I feel honored and proud of this man right here. And we're gonna get it in. This show right here is sponsored by Mix Station Radio. That's MIXXstation.com. Become a member, join the site. If you haven't joined my site on YouTube, it's DJ Sean Rebel. Like, subscribe, and touch that bell so you can get the updated and local listings from BMO and beyond. Yeah. I got my man backstage, y'all. I'm going to talk to him. We got some information to talk to him. But first, a word from my sponsor.
You are now tuned into Mix Station Radio Live. The views and opinions of the guests and the hosts you hear on Mix Station Radio Live are not necessarily those of the staff and the management of Mix Station Radio Live, its sponsors, or advertisers.
Super DJ Sean Rebel Organic Radio Show, and it's on. Y'all ain't ready. Look at him getting it worked out. Look at him. Raps on. Uh-oh. Southpaw, y'all. Southpaw. Woo! You see them fast hands? Dude is a monster. Uh-oh. He's smiling. That means he about to knock somebody out. It ain't over, just beginning. Oh, he going to the ring. See ya. Woo! Oh my! Oh! Man, that's what we doing now, Tyrell. That's what we doing. Iron Soldier. Is this what we doing? That's how you feeling right now? Oh, they about to announce the winner. Well, we already know who the winner is right there. Vicious. Uh-oh. Throw your hands up. It's crazy. And without further ado, before I say anything further, man, I just gotta let you know, man, that the price just went up, man. The Iron Soldier's making it difficult for you fighters out there, man. Y'all gonna have to get with him, man, and let him know what his purse is, man, because he's knocking y'all out, man. And without further ado, I bring to you, man, Tyrell Boyd, Iron Soldier. What up, bro?
What's up, fam? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. It seems like you feeling real good out there in these streets, man. Good God. Did y'all see
Most
that,
definitely.
man? The intro was longer than the fight.
Yeah, I think the fight was 1 minute and 21 seconds, I think.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was my pro debut. I was real excited. I was just ready to get on stage and do my thing, and it just showed.
Wow, that's crazy. So you already chopped it up before, and I wanted to make sure I got with you before everybody get in that bag and start sending you the millions of dollars to talk to you. So we're gonna take it from the beginning and bring it all the way back to 2021. All right. So I did a little research on you. I had to make sure I knew what I was talking about because I'm not a boxer, but as apparently I have a lot of boxers in my family, even my extended family on both sides, on the wife's side and on my father's side and my mother's side. So as I got into this and delved down into it, I was like, you know what? Let me start talking to my people and see what they got going on. So salute to you today. Today I give you your flowers for just being an entrepreneur, because you got more than just boxing going on, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit on the show too. All right. So
Almost done.
I know you got started in boxing like your senior year of high school. It's pretty dope. You know what I was doing? I was trying to mess with girls.
I was doing both.
You was out there fighting. Let's just keep it real. It says you was doing karate. I was into karate too. And you did a little bit of wrestling at your time as well, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I did like a semester of wrestling. It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. I'm gonna go ahead and box. I can't wrestle for shit. Excuse my language.
Well, you found your calling, my brother. At least one of them, because I've seen a couple things that's gonna blow you up, if not already. You know what I'm saying? You got into amateur boxing, so who really, like, I know you was fighting and all that and doing your thing, but who inspired you to do that at that early age before high school out?
It wasn't even a professional athlete that inspired me. It was actually a friend of mine. His name is Christian. His nickname is Firecracker. He was actually in my ROTC class in my senior year of high school. And he used to always bring like boxing gloves and just like mess around with everybody in class. And one day he asked like, "Yo, you want to box? I heard you be fighting in school, you know, yada yada yada." And I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So after school, you know, we go behind the school, we'll go ahead and play fight, whatever. And he was just like, "Man, you should fight a little bit. You should come with me to the gym." And I was like, "Where's it at?" He said, "I box it up in off Pennsylvania Avenue." I was like, "Where that's at?" Because I would have lived. Yeah, so you know, I wasn't really familiar, you know, with Baltimore City like that, you know, because I used to live in Baltimore, but I moved to Texas, and I came back to Baltimore. So when I started catching the train and bus, I wasn't too familiar yet. So he was like, "Yeah, just gotta go to Mondawmin and hop on the train and take you right there." So I was like, "All right, cool." So we went. I checked it out, and I was like, "You know, this cool. I like this." So then we came to school like the next week, and then like every day, he used to always just show me stuff and just show me tricks and stuff like that. And then we started playing out there in the school. And everybody in school, meet us at the school. We had like little sanctioned boxing matches behind the school. Everybody getting it in. And then at that point, I got hooked. By then, and then I just committed to it. And then ever since, I just stuck with it, man.
Wow.
You know?
That's what's up, man. I can see that. I can see the progress, and I'm going to build it up a little bit more. That was what you started boxing, like getting real serious in the amateur situation, like in 2014, or is it?
Yeah, because I had started it. I had started boxing my senior year. I graduated 2012, so I started like 2012. But then I joined the military because I just didn't really know what I wanted to do after I graduated. I was kind of in that limbo phase, trying to figure out what I want to do when I grow up. So I went to basic training, and I was like, "Dang, I really miss boxing," because I already had like my first 2 boxing matches already before I joined. So I was like, "Man, I miss boxing. I'm gonna get back in the ring. I want to do this in the third." So then when I got back home from basic in 2013, I started training again, and then 2014 hit. That's how I was like, "All right, I'm ready. I'm gonna start taking it a little bit more serious, you know, and start competing." You know, I told Coach Mack, that's my coach, Mac Allison. I told Coach Mack, I was like, "Coach Mack, you know, I want to fight. You know, I want to do this." He was like, "All right, cool. We gonna see." So I had a couple fights. he gonna test you. So he's like, I had a couple fights, and then an opportunity came up. It was called Beltway versus Belfast or something. I can't remember the name of it, but basically when they took fighters from the DMV area and took them to Ireland, and we fought some of the Ireland fighters, and we went out there and fought, and I was able to see, you know, different cultures, you know, as far as the boxing side, different styles, different techniques, different lifestyles, and I was like, you know what, like I want to do this even more. Like I want to see what's out there. I want to see how far this can take me. So I told Coach Mack, I was like, "Hey man, like, you know, I want to go pro. Like this look fun. I want to go pro." He was like, "You gonna have to give me about like 30 plus more fights." I was like, "All right, cool." And then at that point, I was literally fighting twice a month. Like no bull. Every other week I was fighting, like every other week nonstop, consistently for like 2 years, and I just racked up my record, and I ended up finishing off.
What's that record? Because I got it right here. I just want to see if my stats is right.
My amateur record is 34-3.
34-3.
Yep.
That's impeccable. You was knocking cats out.
Yeah, it's pretty good, but I'm also be honest with you. There's a lot of folks out there, as far as the amateur ranks, they started when they was like 7, 8 years old. So
Yeah.
them cats, they got like 200, 300 plus fights. So it's like I kind of came in a little late, but I did. But I made up for it though. I just went hard for 2 years and was like, you know what, I'm just grind out and fight every fight and just keep getting the experience, and try to
Right.
set myself up for success for the next stage.
What's the saying goes? Better late than never, right?
Yeah, man.
So you killing them out there, man, and yeah, that's my stats right there. 34-3. I got I actually picked it up where you had did 30. You had lost 3. And then you went to Ireland and won 3 titles over there. So that was dope.
No, 2. I had two.
Is
Two
it
in
2?
Ireland. Yeah.
Let me change.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna grab my pen, change my notes on here, make sure I don't mess up no more. 33 and no, I'm playing with you. You good. But yeah, man, you got an impeccable list of just boxing alone. And I also want to get into I know you talked to another guy that I had an interview on you. He was asking you about your workout and your playing and stuff like that, and how you started juicing and doing different things. We're gonna skip all of that because if you're a boxer, there's a certain way you train, and everybody's training is not exactly the same. So
everybody's body different.
Everybody's body is different. So I understand that it's called conditioning. So y'all get conditioned for the fight, and y'all do what y'all do. That y'all know best that works for your body type. And so we're gonna just go right into. You said you were traveling, so you must have been. You said you went into the Army Reserve, so we got that.
Maryland National Guard.
Yeah, shout out to Army Reserves. Mom's is from Jamaica.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Shout out to Jamaica out there to all my Jamaican fans, and your dad's from New York. So you got that's why you're knocking everybody out. It's like that's the Mecca. Like from Jamaica to NY, everybody gotta die.
I got a lot of aggressive culture in my veins.
You gotta get up and get it attitude. Yeah, no doubt. We're gonna talk about the 2014 Golden Gloves. How did that come about? How many times did you have to fight before you got to the Golden Gloves?
I think I had about 5 amateur fights before I did Golden Gloves. And then I had a walkover. So basically, which means when I came up, I weighed in, what have you, I was ready to fight. The person I was matched up with in the bracket, for whatever reason, whether they couldn't make weight or they were injured or what have you, they couldn't fight. So I had a walkover, which basically meant I needed to move up in the next bracket.
Right.
Then at that point, I fought somebody from the Headbangers Gym out DC. I believe his name was Mark something. I can't remember. Then after I beat him, I went to the state championship.
Right.
I won that. And then after you fight the state championship, you go to regionals. And but mind you, I was novice class when I did Golden Glove. You have novice and you have open class. Novice is basically 2-minute rounds, and open class is 3-minute rounds. Because I was just starting out, I had to build myself up. So we stopped at regionals. We didn't go to nationals unless you were open class. Then you went to nationals. But I made all the way to regionals. I came in second. I was second place in the region, first in the state. I felt like I did more than enough to win the regionals. I mean, I dropped them, 8 counted them. I felt like I let my hands go way more than he did. But obviously, the judges or what have you seen something that I didn't, and I gotta accept that, take it for what it is, and move forward from that. But I just felt like I did pretty well. I won, like I said, number 1 in the state, number 2 in the region, as far as novice class 2014. So I feel like I did pretty good.
Yeah, you did. I got the stats down here: 4 East Coast championships in 2014, and 2 Ireland title fights. So I got it right this time. Look, you think I'm joking? I got my notes.
What you say? Better late than never, right?
Better late than never, right? And now, you decided that you wanted to get into the pro league. So you were talking to your coach, and he advised you, or this was just an ambition that you wanted to do?
No, I always wanted to go pro. Even when I first started as amateur, the goal was always to go pro. But it was just more so the right time. You don't want to get into early and not have the experience you need because who knows? Yeah, this person you may be fighting may only be 2-0, but like I told you before, it's a lot of dudes that got 200, 300 plus fights.
Right.
I only had 37 amateur fights before I turned pro. So you don't know who you may or
Wow.
may not be step. You may not know who you stepping in the ring with. Because
Right.
a record is just a number. You gotta do your research. You gotta make sure you know what's going on before you step in the ring with somebody. So, I
Absolutely.
just wanted to. So, yeah, I mean, I wanted to go pro, when I first started boxing. I mean, generally, yeah, just like football players in high school, yeah, I wanted to be a professional athlete, but, you got to work to get there.
Yeah, you gotta put
Um,
that work in. Put that work in on
yeah,
everything you
exactly.
do.
So I've always wanted to do it. But then when I felt like I was ready to make that transition or that next step, is when my coach was like, all right, well, I want to get more fights in. There's certain things I need you to work on. Because experienced fighters will catch that. I had
Yeah,
to get my
definitely.
IQ up. Because I don't want to go into a fight, struggling just to survive. I want to go into a fight and dominate. You
Right.
know and to develop that kind of mentality or develop that skill set, you got to get my amateur fights. I mean, this is what it is.
That's exactly what it is.
You know.
You got probably a fight coming up on the 25th, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No,
This
yeah,
is
25th of September, and
25th of
then we
September.
got something potentially October 30th. I talked to my manager. We're going to try to get some November if we can, but if we can't, we're not tripping. But we got another one December 11th out of Virginia as well. So we pretty busy this year.
That's dope, man. That's definitely dope. I want to bring that up real quick. Let's see what that looks like. See, everybody, check this out, man. It's my man Tyrell Iron Soldier Boyd, and
Man, you look
his
good.
and he got two other cats on his team, Mac Poppy, Allison the fourth, and then Malik King Titus. These
Yeah.
guys are gonna be crushing the three assassins or the Death Star team. I don't know, but they're about to put everybody in the ring. The tickets are $55. Doors open at 6 p.m. The fight begins at 7 p.m. If you're in the Dulles area, it's going to be at the Dulles Sportsplex, 21610 Atlantic Boulevard, Sterling, Virginia, 20166. And we rocking with my man, Tyrell, Iron Soldier Boyd, on his journey up, man, because he is doing his damn thing.
Yes, sir.
That's how it goes, bro. And I can't be more proud, man, because you just out there just doing it, man. So the last two fights I was able to catch them on pay-per-view. I want you to talk about those, the first one and then the second one, because I think I got one out that I showed the clip on, but I didn't show the first one that you had the fight on. I think it was still down in Virginia too, right?
Yeah, the clip on the beginning was my pro debut. Was my first fight.
Okay.
My second fight was the same location, the same venue. The first fight was August 24th, and my second pro fight was July 10th.
Okay.
But yeah, they both out West Virginia. It was like 6 hour drive. Uh, the atmosphere was definitely different. A little bit more country, than Baltimore, definitely. No, I mean this is what it is. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
it is what it is.
But the energy and the attitude was the same. At the end of the day, we all fighters. We all ready, to kill something. We all ready, to put in that work or what have you. But the journey was great. It was fun. My first pro fight felt like my first amateur fight. It was just like, I'm about to really do this. Like, oh dang, this is real. Like, oh, this really about to happen. Like, I didn't sat around and slept and dreamed about this moment for like years. And it's like
Right.
now I'm about to like really do it. And I just took complete control of my. I feel like I took complete control of my atmosphere. My energy. My destiny, whatever you want to call it. And just seize the moment. You know, I
Now
feel
I'm gonna
like a lot of
segue.
times.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, my bad. I just feel like a lot of times, it's like fight or flight. When you realize, that like, oh man, this is real. Like I really got to do this, so I'm really about to really, be in this moment. You
We're
know.
gonna take a pause for the cause with that note right there, and I noticed that you kept using the word energy, And
Yeah.
it's just so segue-ish of me. So you haven't been on my show before, but I'm the king of segue. So as the king of segue, I got a producer that makes beats, and his name is The Energy. And we're gonna roll it back for all y'all out there that didn't get to see it on the beginning of the clip until we finished this live. We're gonna roll it back so everybody can see Iron Soldier knock this dude out. We're gonna go right now, and I'm gonna put that energy beat right behind it. Here we go. It's called The Energy. You heard it first right here on the Organic Radio Show. I got the Iron Soldier right here. Yup, there it is right there. There it is. Boom. And it's just like that. Oh man. Let me turn this beat down. That was The Energy with my man's intro with his knockout. What was that? 30 seconds.
It was like a minute and 21, I believe.
121. I'm gonna play that number, man, because you knocking them out. that's a bit much. So yeah, definitely, man. This is crazy. But all love to you, man. I'm gonna talk about this Pro League some more. So how can people catch you on social media real quick before we go out to our last little bit of interview?
Oh yeah, I have a Facebook, Tyrell Boyd, Tyrell, last name Boyd, Boyd. Just look for the bald head dude with tattoos flexing in his boxing uniform. That's me. And I have an Instagram as well, Blackleaf, BLACKLEAF _RELL. That's my main page, and I have a business page for my photography company, 410 Blackleaf. You can catch me on there as well.
See, I told you I was the king of Segway, and that's why I wanted you to introduce that, because that's where we're going right now. This guy's an entrepreneur, y'all. He does his thing with what he got. So he has a professional page for photography. He has another page for boxing and his personal. And then he has another page on here, I think, for your clothing line that you weren't talking about earlier.
No, I ain't start my clothing line yet.
You're not gonna do the clothing line, because I seen it.
Not yet. No, not yet.
So I can rock on my show.
No, I don't got no clothing line yet. I just got my photography page and my boxing page right now. Okay. I'm gonna wait till I get a little bit more financially set, so I can start, putting more money into a second business, like a clothing line, like you said. I just want to go about everything the right way. I don't want to rush into it.
So it was a couple summers ago before this COVID crap hit. He was banging out these shirts, man. He was banging out these shirts, man. And I was like, yeah, I need one of them. I need one of them so I can rock it on my show. So I was hoping to get one, but I forgot to ask you the last time I talked to you. Let me get one of them shirts. I don't care how much they cost. I support the cause. You know what I'm saying? This is hip hop, and beyond that is beats and boxing. Shout out to my man DJ Green Lantern 1574. He's my partner on the show when we do the beats and boxing segment. But this is our first one. This is actually our first one. He's been posting like a lot of the like Javante and the money team and all of that. He's been posting all of them. But I was like, you know what? I gotta get Tyrell Boyd on here, because we've been talking for a long time. I think me and you started talking about getting you on the interview. I want to say it was 2017. Back when I was living in Bmore. and you had came over to the crib, and I was telling you, yo, we need to do an interview. And you was like, let me know, set it up. And then COVID hit, I had moved, and then COVID hit, and we was like, all right, we're gonna try to figure this out. And that's when I went out and got some equipment. Here we are, 2021. I ain't mad about it. You know what I'm saying? It's better late than never. Better late than never. But you on the move though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I'm very proud of you for what you've been doing and what you've accomplished. And I'm very, you know, very excited about looking forward to your future, man, because as long as you keep your head on straight, do what you do, man, you're going to be a mastery of this art. Because I see you got it. And I love southpaw. I'm just letting you know that now. I fight. My mom's left-handed, so I'm ambidextrous. So I can fight with my right hand and my left hand. So when people start asking questions and stuff, it's like, you know, I don't know if you want to go there, like with the left. Because I don't use the left that much, but I you know, the dominant hand is usually the right hand. So when they thinking I'm fighting with my right hand, and I come up with that left, it's over. Oh.
Yo, you be surprised. A lot of I mean, I fought outside of like boxing too a lot, and a lot of people they fight in a southpaw stance because they just feel comfortable having their right hand in the front.
Right.
You feel me? So a lot of people that that fight, like street fight or whatever, they normally stand in the southpaw stance, not even realizing that. Their power hand, which is their right hand, should be in the back, which is the orthodox hand.
Teach it, man. Teach
it. Yeah, so
the power hand got to be back, so you can draw back a little bit further and bring it forward.
So if you ever get into like a street fight and somebody's in an orthodox stance, they probably know something. They should probably just chill out. Like I'm just being real. Like you might want to.
So I don't want to meet nobody in the parking lot. They start slapping their knees.
Oh no!
You don't want them at me. Start slapping their knees. Back. Come on, let's fight. Like, no, never mind. It wasn't that serious. I just wanted the grocery cart, man. You got it. So. Again, the 25th, man. I'm gonna post that back up on the screen real quick. Give me just a moment. Let's see what we got. We going into the 25th, and that particular the tickets are $55. Doors open at 6 p.m. and the fight begins at 7. It's going to be in Dulles Sportsplex 21610 Atlantic Boulevard, Sterling, Virginia 20166. You can holler at Tyrell too. He got some tickets left over. He got about like 3 or 4 left after that. He got out of there. So y'all got to hurry up and get into the business of getting them tickets, man, and get on down there. If not, you got some more pay-per-views coming up too, man, because it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, I don't know if this one will be pay-per-view or live stream, but I can see if I can get more information to see if it is, and if it is. I'll put it out there.
I'll put it out there. I'll share. I'll like it and share it, and I'll also encourage people that's looking at the show right now to you can hit me up at 410-500-9477, and I can give you the information. Again, that number is 410-500-9477. I can give you the information from Iron Soldier's information on the next fight that's coming up. Also, y'all, I want y'all to make sure that if you haven't, subscribe this channel. Also go to Tyrell's page on Instagram, hit him up on blackleaf_rel, or his other page is Tyrell _Boyd, or is it just Tyrell Boyd?
No, Facebook is just Tyrell Boyd. Okay. Instagram is blackleaf_rel.
Yeah, so make sure y'all friend him up, because y'all gonna be watching a whole bunch of knockouts after he get them filmed and send them back out there. I just have the honor of having the exclusive of talking to him before this event. So I want to also segue into, this is not my only show. This is my main show. I'm the CEO, the creator, the engineer, the producer, all of that of this one show called Organic Radio Show. So I introduce artists, boxers, whatever. But we also have another channel called Major Key Boxing. And that's what I sent you earlier, where we actually talk to all of the upcomings, all of the people that are already doing it and trying to get a name, and then we also talk to the people that have the titles of the world. So it's interesting, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of views on there, getting a lot of getting the legs on there, and I definitely want to get you on the show. So for those of people that are out there, if you want to check him out again after this show, y'all play this 1,000,000 times, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate it. Get them views up so we can get this cash. I also want to encourage y'all to go to Major Key Boxing. As simple as that. Major Key Boxing. Subscribe, join the site on YouTube, and you'll be seeing Tyrell Boyd talking on there on the 20th. So that's 5 days before the event. We're gonna do the same thing again with the rest of my crew. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Glenn and shout out to my mans, you know what I'm saying, from the Bronx. So we gonna get it in. I told you already, I was trying to get you in, now I got you in, it's over. I'm like this is me. I'm the boxer of the podcast. So all you gotta do, man, is show up and show out, which I know you do. So let me get back into my interesting interview with my man. So now that you into the pro fighting, right? How many wins you got under your belt now?
Pro, I'm 2-0 with 2 knockouts.
Mm-hmm. Quick
About
knockouts,
to be 3.
Quick knockouts. I thought I was watching Tyson up there, you know what I'm saying? And what I did is also I did a Google on you to see what everybody was saying about your name or the status that you have. A lot of things came up, but one of them came up where it's weird. You know how if you ever tried, anybody out there in TV land, if you've ever tried to Google yourself, if you're doing anything like us, we talk on podcasts or we're doing something in an event or artists or boxers, etc. You know, entrepreneurs and artists and stuff like that. If you Google your name, you'll start to see interesting things come up. So some of them things are interesting. So I put in, I knew certain things would come up when I put in boxer. Like they would bring the, Ali's, the Mike Tysons, etc. But when I put in Tyrell Boyd, automatically the first thing that popped up was Iron Soldier.
Nice.
So you're doing good. You're doing good with putting your name out there on social media and getting the word out, because that's the first thing that comes up under your name. And then it gives me another page where it has all your stats, your current stats that they have in the media for I think it's Public Boxing Association, something like that, BBA.com. That comes up second. Then the third thing comes up is Mike Tyson. And I was like, well, kinda. You go to the show, you get some popcorn, sit down with your lady, drink a soda, and you ask her a question, you look up, and it's like it's over. He already got his hands up in the air. He done won. And you like, I'm not discouraging anybody from getting tickets. I'm just saying that y'all want to definitely see the fight. But he's trying to make him quick.
I mean, that's why they come. I'm gonna say that's why they come to the fight anyway. I mean, if we just being honest, people come to fights to see people get hurt. People come to fights to see people get knocked out. I mean, that's just the nature, that we live in. So you want your money's worth.
Oh yeah, I felt like I got my money's worth the first one, the first pro fight that you did, and you invited us to watch it. So I appreciate that, and I definitely got my money's worth on that. I'm like, man, everybody was jumping out their chairs, man. You was over there just all in glory with your hands up in the air. We was about to throw chairs out windows. That's him, right? That's Iron Soldier. You know what I'm saying? People was really claiming you, like, yo,
I know him.
Yeah, I know him. Exactly that, man. Couldn't have been a more proud moment. So we just want to salute you for being on the show, man. I appreciate you giving them some of that game too. So Southpaw, cool, but what was the other term that you used when they stand in the
orthodox? If you're in a street fight and they ain't orthodox, they probably know something you should probably chill. It ain't working.
So all of y'all out there that like to fight or start fights or being bullies, if y'all see somebody standing in an orthodox situation, that's not the fight for you. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. It's over before it starts. Like, who slapped me? He already gone. Who slapped me? But I appreciate you, man, and we're going to bang it out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's the Organic Radio Show, man. My man, Tyrell, Iron Soldier, Boyd. And he gave me the honor to be on the show. And I got the first exclusive, so as they say in little kid land, nanny nanny boo boo, you know what I'm saying? I got it before you do. We appreciate you, man. So anybody you want to shout out while you're on here?
Yeah, I want to shout out my team. Coach Mac, James Hogan. I want to shout out my stablemates that train with me, that helped me prepare for my fight. Mac Allison, Malik Titus, Ashburn Boxing, Time to Grind Boxing. And then lastly, of course, the family I created, my son and the mother of my child, definitely appreciate them. They keep me humble. They hold it down behind the scenes, the part that the public don't see. So definitely appreciate and shout out to them as well.
That's right. That's right. And we on the screen right here. I'm getting ready to share it again. Make sure y'all get with them, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be September 25th. Doors open at 6 p.m. Fight begins at 7 p.m. Tickets are $55. Make sure y'all get with us. Organic Radio Show at 410-500-9477, or you can get with Blackleaf_Rel, and he's going to hook you up with those tickets, man, so you can see them knock this guy out. It's at the Nellis Sportsplex, 21610 Atlantic Boulevard, Sterling, Virginia, 20166. And we also got two other cards on there, Malik King Titus and Mac Poppy Allison IV. That's right. Thank you for being on the show, man. We really appreciate you, man. Definitely.
Anytime, man.
All right, man.
Anytime, man. You see me again.
Oh, yeah. 2 more times after this. We're going to do one for Major Key Boxing, and then we're going to do a live show at Mix Station Radio with you after you do your win. So y'all be prepared for that.
I'm going to say, even in the future, man, it ain't got to be just for this year. Just anytime.
All you got to do is call me when you're in town, man. Call me when you're in town. We're going to get it in.
All right, man. Stay blessed.
All right. Stay blessed, man. Peace.
Peace.
And there it is, y'all. Organic Radio Show once again. And I'm out of here. I'll see y'all on the next one, man. Make sure y'all jump over to Major Key Boxing on the 20th. Lock it in, man. Lock it in the 20th, because we're going to do another one with my man Tyrell Boyd, Iron Soldier.